it play and call it work.
Hey there everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Open Vault. It is me, Cullen, and we are in the back office today. Nothing really special going on. This is what Steve's been working on. He's actually got some new wizards. Let me just turn you around. And Steve got a big shipment of the battle wizards, and I think there is is this it here? Yes, the elven wizards. And is working on some new wizards for, I don't know if anything's been said about it yet, but it's something special, and I don't want to reveal anything that yet, but look forward to seeing a lot of wizards in a campaign upcoming. So that's been going on back here. Nothing else is interesting. Quirk right now is out. He is just running to the local game store to get some, I think he needs some gold paint. He's working on some custodies today. And we're gonna, at the end of this video, I'm gonna cut it after I finish walking around, and we're gonna turn back on when Quirk gets back and see what he got and talk to him a little bit, as well as in the video description down below, there is a link to an interview with Quirk I did this morning, because that is what is exporting from my computer right now. So that's the interview we did, so make sure at the end of this video to check that out. And we're just gonna walk around and see what Rob's up to. Just editing. Rob.
Yeah.
You got anything fun to tell us today?
Steve's birthday. I'm joking.
I wish. I wish.
No, everything's going great, actually.
Just working on a couple renders as per usual.
A couple of renders. Let's take a look. Yeah, quite a bit.
Let's ooh, you worked on a new Traveling Through the Realms video?
I did.
How have those been going?
Very well. I'm enjoying them. I'm enjoying editing them, and I'm learning a lot more with Age of Sigmar, which is a game that I definitely want to get in. More so than 40k. Not that 40k is bad, because 40k is a great game, but Age of Sigmar kind of caught my attention more.
I'm really excited for them to put out some new armies for that, especially the new Skaven stuff, which I don't know if that's going to be coming out soon, but I really hope it does.
Well, I'm going to be doing the orcs.
Ooh, nice.
That's what I want to do because of the horde mentality, like zombies. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
The new Iron Jaw stuff. Is that okay? Cool.
Yeah.
Neat. So well, hopefully we'll. Have you done the Realm of, I don't know, is it the Realm of Destruction or?
No, did the Realm of Fire and the Realm of Death and the Realm of Life, I think.
Okay. Do you know what's coming up next?
I think it's going to be either the Realm of Life has just been released, or it's being released this week.
Okay.
And then it's going to be the Realm of Death that's next going to be released.
Nice. Cool. So that's something for the viewers to look forward to. And you get the advantage of kind of hearing it all first and editing it, so you definitely get to listen to the whole thing. And
I'm the very first viewer for every video.
Exactly. Well, you have fun. Carry on. I'm going to figure out what this airbrush noise is coming from in here. What is Chris working on today?
I am putting the finishing touches on a Vansar gang leader, I believe. And so I'm working on...
Is that the shield you got there?
Yeah, I got the shield going on. So it's got this really fantastic little clear part to it. And I've been kind of excited to work on this. And I had no idea what I was going to do. I had a few ideas what I was going to do, but one of them wasn't going to work just for what I had. But
so they're just
yeah, it's got this really fantastic little clear part to it.
It's almost like those, like the Necron, the Ghost Flare bits, right?
Yeah. And so basically what ends up happening is you have this outer part, and I've already finished painting this little part.
Oh, it's a little thing that goes on there.
Yeah, and so what ends up happening is it goes on the model's arm like that. And so, like, it looks really interesting, just like that, like unpainted, right?
For sure. And now you're trying to add
yeah, I added just basically a color gradient to it.
Okay, just to give it a little bit more of
a... so Vault members will be able to see this tomorrow. Well, you'll be posting this today, so today they'll be seeing this.
Well, it'll come out tomorrow, this video.
Yeah. And so basically this is just
And you just kind of masked off the one side with, what is that, just stick tack, or?
This is silly putty.
Oh, okay.
Silly putty is a really great way of masking for airbrushing and stuff like that. So, but this silly putty is nearing the end of its line because I've used it a lot of times, and it's not.
It's starting to get filled with paint pigment, or?
Yeah, it's really kind of corrupted now. So, yeah, but such is life, right?
Of course.
Yeah, but that's what I'm working on. Just finishing up him, and then on to the next exciting thing. So
Cool.
yeah.
Well, I will leave you to that. Have fun editing that this afternoon.
Yeah.
We had a lot of requests last week to show off Aaron's desk. Aaron, what's going on your desk? Everyone's excited. Like, everyone keeps asking about Helms Deep.
Yeah, that's all anyone ever asks about.
Right?
It's never how's my day going, what I have for lunch. You know, it's Helms Deep.
Well, it's so in your face. But also, what did you have for lunch?
I don't know, I haven't eaten yet.
Oh.
I've been dealing with credit card issues all day.
I saw the hot sauce. Yeah, you've been something with the Lifetime Vault memberships. Yeah. Some people were ordering multiple.
I spent 2 hours on the phone with my neighbors getting it sorted out.
Yay! Not committing fraud.
It is a plus, yeah.
So I don't know if by the time this video goes up, there might be some of those left, but some have definitely gone
Probably
back
not.
up. But
I wouldn't count any and be left.
no, exactly. But do you know the story of this Helms Deep?
So years ago, there was a club down in the States who did like a whole narrative league kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing Lord of the Rings, that would make sense.
That would
make a lot of sense. But they built this thing up for it, like that's their final game.
Mm-hmm.
And they played on it, and then they just kind of had it.
It was just sitting around?
It was sitting around, they didn't know what to do, so they contacted us, like, we have a giant Helms Deep board. Want to trade for some models?
Oh.
Oh, and we totally did.
Yeah, as you can see, like that is, so this is all custom made then?
Yep, that is all custom, it's all foam.
Wow. And then you have it decorated with mostly your own stuff here?
Yeah.
So we've got some Plague Marines and Beastmen.
Beastmen and...
Some Empire.
Sisters of Silence and...
Stormcast. Just all, of course, protecting Helms Deep,
yep.
As you do. And what is that up there?
That is a old fantasy dragon.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't remember what edition that came out.
It's so skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And it's all metal and it's perched pretty precariously.
So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't come crashing down on Helms Deep. And then up here, this is some more of your stuff as well?
Yeah, this is my stuff. So I can look at it once in a while.
We're just gonna do a nice pan across it. Some more sisters. Ooh, quite a bit of sisters here.
Yeah, that's 1,500 points of sisters that I finally finished painting.
Do you plan on playing with it sometime soon?
Hopefully. I'm trying.
Yeah, hopefully. I did hear Steve trying to get you on in a battle report.
Yeah, then they started filming last night without me, so I went home.
Ah, yes. As they do. Well, what do you have planned for the rest of the day? Emails and
More
such?
emails.
Respond to everybody being, your money has gotten back to you.
Yep.
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
That's my day.
Good luck with that.
Yep.
Let's see what Steve's up to. Dun, 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 open vault.
Oh, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are we? Jace?
Good.
And we are playing Eldar.
Eldar for the first time in forever.
They're hard to kill. Real hard. You can't shoot them, you can't wound them, you can't do anything to them.
And this is against some guard.
He's against some guard.
Lots of guard.
Yeah, it looks like it. Are these bastions just trained, or did you actually?
No, they're just trying.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Not playing with the full bastion rules.
No.
How are you enjoying the Eldar?
They're tricksy, just like I remember. I'm very rusty, but they are as powerful as I remember. Makes me want to paint a new Eldar army, but yeah, I'm not going to.
Are you sure?
No. No.
I know you want to.
I don't know. I'm working on so many armies at the moment.
One at a time?
Well, are you gonna start painting your Tau again?
They're on the list.
I know. I actually have a legitimate list written down in the order of so I have most of my stuff out, and I'll commission people now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got a big chunk of my stuff. But
Yes,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, even Cullen's helped me paint my stuff at this point.
Yeah, I got a big box of chaos stuff sitting in my apartment.
Yep.
And that's what I do on weekends.
And the second everything is painted, I'm gonna start a new army.
Eldar?
I don't know. Well, no. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. What's left on my list? I got my Kings of War. What else on my list? I finished my Seraphim. I still have more Seraphim models. And, I have a couple more small Dark Age factions.
Okay.
Like 20 models.
Okay.
And then a new army. Obviously. Because I cannot have an army.
Of course. And Jace, now you said this is your third time being here?
Third time, yeah. And then third game against Steve.
Nice. How'd the past ones go?
They were close, but
They were, yeah.
Steve, I'd be ahead, and then Steve would catch up and win by 1.
I would, sneak the win right at the very end.
Roll some good dice as you do.
Just find the perfect player, pull the perfect Maelstrom cards or whatever, and just steal victory at the very end. Because I'm so lucky or skilled. I'm not sure. It's luck.
You build your own luck, huh?
Skill.
I'm really good. I've mastered pulling the exact Maelstrom card I needed.
Yeah.
It's
like a card trick.
Yeah.
No, it's not like he stacks the deck or anything.
Apples.
Take the Maelstrom deck with me as I go to the bathroom. I'm back with this.
Oh no, I'm just double checking everything's here.
They're all there. What are you working on, Cullen?
I did my interview with Quirk this morning.
Oh, nice.
And then this. And then I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon.
Huh.
I might go downstairs and help Lee. I don't know. We'll see.
That's fair.
Can talk to Matthew about
Cullen
that.
is wearing a sweet shirt right now. Has this been on camera yet?
I did do one of these, but like, boom.
On sale now at MiniWarGaming.com.
Nope.
I hit the button by accident.
He's a professional.
But, for sure.
On sale now, MiniWarGaming.com/spreadshirt. Buy your Steve is an elf /Dog the Bounty Hunter t-shirt.
Mainly Dog the Bounty Hunter. You get the best looks from people in public.
You know how often I wear that shirt out in public and like people just like take double turns and they always ask, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Yes, sir, it's me."
I am the man.
Who I am.
I am the guy who wears a shirt with his own face on it.
I am that guy. I actually do it so often. It's so embarrassing every time it happens. You don't think about it, right? I just wear my shirt for work.
Oh, for sure.
And I go to like the Avondale, 7-Eleven in the morning, and dang.
I always had people comment on the shirt when I was in school, being like, "Oh, I love your shirt," and it's like, you don't even know what this is. Like they would just be like, "That's an amazing shirt," and you're just like, you don't even understand what it is, but yes,
You don't have to.
yes, it
It's
is.
a glorious shirt anyway.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
you
it?
just have
Why don't you have one?
Because
I would have let you go first if you wear one. That's the.
I'm a broke college student. That's the issue.
I-
I came up to Canada.
I feel that. That is.
That's
that
where
is.
my budget went.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also, this is where the budget went.
Oh, this takes up all the money.
All
right?
of that.
Very much
You gotta
so.
make it your full-time job. It's easier to justify spending everything on it.
Yeah. I don't think that if there's a job opening,
Yeah.
I'll just have to see if I can find one.
Well, you came up with your friend,
Yes.
so I'm gonna go check on him and see. He's playing Josh today.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go see what they're doing, and good luck with your game.
Always. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Oh, camera.
Smells like barbecue sauce in here.
Because it is.
Wings?
Really?
Yep.
This is what you're going to show people.
Yep. I had to explain why. And Josh is in the Orc studio. And loud air conditioners, loud air conditioners. Waiting, waiting, loading, processing. Maybe. Open vault.
This is the turn when I fail to kill all the tanks.
I'm filming you filming. What are you gonna do about it? Oh,
Zoom into your camera.
I'll stop.
You stop first. There. Okay. So I was just talking to Jace and his game of Eldar versus Astra Militarum. And you are playing
I'm playing
Chaos and Guard? Oh, Trader
Heretics and
Guard.
Renegades.
Nice, nice.
Which is a list you don't really ever see played, but it's actually kind of cool. It's not okay, so it's not a super powerful list, but there's some neat stuff you can do with it. It's the only way to get proper Trader Guard.
Okay.
Alongside your Chaos stuff. So I guess I don't know, like spoiler because this game's not gonna be out yet. So stop watching if you don't want stuff explained. His disciple squads are elites. Now, unlike regular guard veteran squads, you can't take as many special weapons, but you can still take the one heavy weapon. But
Okay.
instead of having a 10-man squad, you can take a 5-man squad as base
Oh.
and turn 2 of them into a heavy weapon team. And they hit on 3s. So
Nice.
you were able to, because your original list, you have just as many las cannons, I think, but you also get an extra Punisher tank and some other stuff out of it, right?
Yeah.
because he's got 5 squads, 5 guys with the last cannon. Hitting on 3s.
Ugh.
Now, the way it works is you don't know their leadership before the game starts. The first time you're called upon to take a morale test, you roll a d6 and add 2. And that's your leadership.
Wow.
But these guys are all fanatics because they're elites, so I believe it's you roll 2d6, choosing the highest, and plus 3.
Nice,
So
okay.
I spread my fire out hoping to get low leaderships all over the place and make him run away by killing like 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah.
But he's leadership 8, leadership 9, leadership 7, leadership 9.
Wow.
They're now running.
Which is better than Space Marines.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
that's. It seems like there's a little bit of bookkeeping there that you got to kind of keep track of what's what.
It's kind of weird, but
But it is definitely like a nice little interesting kind of thing because it's good up until you roll the 1, right?
Yeah, roll a 1 or roll double 1s for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
leadership
get
4.
Yeah.
But what's the chances? It's one squad. And I mean, these squads only worked out to being, what, like 50 points? For
I think.
a last cannon hitting on 3s?
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
good.
a small footprint, so it's easy to hide in ruins, unlike veteran squads.
Yep.
And they're chaos, so I mean, it's kind of what you're stuck doing. And then the other thing that was cool is he's got a mutant squad here, which is his equivalent of conscripts, kind of.
Okay.
So there's a couple cheap options with cultists and all this, but the mutants, what you do is you roll at the beginning of the game. D6, there's on a 1, you just lose D3 guys.
D6,
Oh.
I think.
Or is it D6?
Yeah.
It's something like that, but they're only 4 points a model, so who cares?
Okay, yeah,
And
that's
they
not
can put
bad.
in a squad of, I believe, up to 50.
Wow.
So there's also a chance that they can get extra movement, but what he ended up rolling was extra toughness. So they're toughness 4, which is what you want in a blob squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then normally their morale's terrible because it's D6 plus 2. But he's got a Renegade Enforcer with him, which is their version almost like a Commissar.
Yes.
So obviously they've changed the Guard Commissar to if you fail a morale, you can shoot a guy and you get a re-roll on your leadership test, which is
Okay.
not great. It used to be you shot a guy and then you auto-passed.
Right, yes.
What this guy does instead is he says if somebody close to him within 3 inches needs to take a morale test, they don't even bother trying. He just does D3 mortal wounds and they auto-pass.
Cool.
So even though I killed like 12 in my opening volley or like 17
Yeah.
or something dumb,
Yeah.
he's just like, hey, you stab. Nobody else run away.
You saw that? Don't run.
Pretty much.
So this is super intriguing the way this works.
Yeah, no, because you've never played this, have you?
I've never played against this, no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because originally, because you played at home with the kind of Unbound rules,
Yeah.
and you were using Guard along with it, and we said, well, let's see if we can make it a proper Chaos list, and came up with this, and you actually, you got an extra Punisher out of it.
Yeah.
With the
Nice.
I like
Nice. I was going to say, so you're going to start playing this at home then?
I'm gonna try. I need to get the new codex now. It's
Yeah,
Forge
you
World
get that
one.
in.
Oh, it's in that one. Okay, okay.
Oof, gotta find some.
just use Battle Scribe.
Yeah.
That is
free program that gives you all the rules.
Yeah.
not a sponsor.
Yeah.
That is very true. But no, that's really, really neat.
Yeah, because then I can smite spam and las cannon spam. So
The two best spams.
Mortal wounds and like D6 wounds.
It's just those hitting on 3-up heavy weapon teams is just good. So I'm curious to see the different builds you can do with them because we just try to keep it super basic.
Yeah.
But they're just such good cheap little squads. They're leadership 9. Like a Space Marine Sergeant's leadership 8.
Nice.
So-
Is this like giving you thoughts of maybe having some Night Lords with?
Maybe. Because it might... I haven't played the Night Lords. I said I was going to stop playing them 40k because I've got other 40k armies now. But if I ever wanted to go back to it to do like a little bit of a kind of renegade list, could be super interesting. Because, there's a lot of really cool mechanics here. But there's also stuff you can dedicate them to certain gods. If you're warlords, one of their useless commanders that doesn't do anything.
Yep.
But you get some cool bonuses.
That's this guy. He's a commander without really being able to command anything.
Oh.
They're just an HQ.
Okay.
He has a 5-up invuln. And a las
That's
pistol.
pretty cool.
That's all.
Just pretty basic.
No orders. He's not the warlord. He's just an HQ.
He just
He's
exists.
just there, so you can take me to
I've been charging him up the field because I don't care about him.
You just get in the middle of it.
He wants that objective right there in front of the Punisher.
I
Good
see.
idea.
I see. Well,
So
that looks pretty cool.
It's been some intriguing back and forth. I've lost one of my tank commanders already, and the other one's near dead.
Yeah.
So I'm stressing a little bit. I don't have my Hellhammer,
Can't do it. But, I don't have that many people in cover anyway.
But it still just kills stuff.
Yeah.
It's just still a really big gun.
Well, and then it's got like 18 heavy bolter shots and all that. Like it still wipes out like I don't know, like a sixth of a person's army a turn.
Black.
Get good rolls.
Gross.
But yeah, I'm curious because I want to see. I don't know, viewers. Now be reasonable, people, when I ask this question. But what should I add next? If I want to add a couple little things to it.
This is
And
to
don't
your
say, like,
to your Mordians?
To the Mordians, like, and don't say like 500 infantry because Josh is footing the bill on these. So
Yeah, this is Josh's personal Mordian army, so
yeah, this-
one can only buy.
Giving money.
Exactly. There's
But I think I want to maybe add a couple other kind of funky vehicles. I think Hellhounds would be good.
those are the flamer ones?
Those
Yeah,
are the
those are
flamer
fun.
ones. But I've gotten away from building brigades.
Okay.
I played a couple different people, actually. I think it was, I played Dave Koska a little while back. And talked about, we talked about the guard at length. And he basically kind of sold me on the fact that brigades are almost a trap.
Okay.
Because, sure, you get a ton of command points, but you're forced to take certain stuff.
Yep.
And with guard, it's easy enough. Like, this is a double battalion and a spearhead, so cool. I started with 14 command points instead of like
Jeez.
16 or something goofy like that. But I didn't have to take the 3 sentinels,
Yep.
get all 6 troops into one detachment. So there's flexibility in what you can do, and I really think that's the way I want to go.
Yeah, well, what you lose in command points, you kind of make up in having a bit more choice in what you can actually play with.
And if I was really worried about command points, I could still go back to the whole Grand Strategist, Kurov's Aquila, and recycle them like crazy. But this gives me the flexibility to take other stuff, so I've been playing around with that concept.
Cool. Well, this looks like a very interesting game, and when that comes out, I'm sure everybody should get on that. Of course, given minor spoilers there, but
Yeah.
this is definitely one to look out for, because I don't think we've had... This hasn't been on the channel yet, or...
I don't think Steve might have tried it once, but I don't know if he did. But yeah, these are... It's strangely evenly matched. It's rather annoying.
Yeah.
Josh is upset.
I'm not upset. I'm just like, I can't
challenged.
kill his stuff fast enough. Because I'm like, I thought I was going to make all 5 of his last cannons, or like 4 run away. And he's just like, now I'm leadership 9, now I'm leadership 8, now I'm leadership 9. And killing 2 guys, they don't care about that.
No, not a leadership 9. They ain't gonna run away now.
Yeah.
So I just have to kill the squads off, which just means I had to focus my basilisks into shooting at them instead of shooting at the stuff that's going to come assault me.
Yeah, you got some Thousand Suns here, and...
Yeah, thanks, bud. I didn't notice that.
Oh, no, you sure? They're just all right there and coming at you. Look at this little guy who's like, no, 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 no.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
good. That means the game is going well, and
It's
again...
fantastic. Oh, and I'm also working on... I'm trying to think. Because Wednesdays is my day to play guard now, apparently. It's that Cullen does that.
Right? Every time. You're always
It's my
playing.
guard playing day.
Yeah.
I do have some knights I'm working on.
Ooh.
So I've got 3 of the little armigers. One of the good ones, and then 2 of the Melta ones.
Good choice.
And then I'm magnetizing up a standard Imperial Knight.
Cool.
So
Cool.
I gotta...
Is that going to be reinforcements for these guys?
That's the thing, is I'm kind of building that greater Imperium army.
And an Imperial Knight.
Yeah, I got a ton of
just
different
get-
stuff. I got options for big stuff.
Yeah, things around here go quick, and
Yeah.
everyone's constantly building up their own personal armies.
Yeah, I'm broke. No, it's totally worth it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. So I gotta figure out what else I want to do. But yeah, I want some more guard stuff. But I'm thinking
Veteran squad and a Chimera as an assault squad.
yeah, some
Charge the
assault
Chimera,
guard.
and they charge in there and start.
It could be
facing
interesting because I
trouble.
might want to do some close up in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta order stuff from Australia then.
Woo, Victoria miniatures.
They're so good.
Yeah,
so
they-
much. But why are you in Australia, Victoria? This is expensive to ship them.
They are very nice models.
It's not even that bad to ship them. I'm just a complainer.
Yeah.
Well, it's always something to complain about.
Yeah, I'll find something.
Exactly. Alrighty, well, I'll leave you guys to it. Good luck. Beat him. Beat him.
I will.
I think he's going to.
Do it.
First turn. First turn's too good.
Alright, see ya. And that is all the games that are being played right now. So I'm just going to cut the camera right now, and we will see when Quirk gets back. Alright, so stay put. As soon as I cut the camera, look who walks in. Chase him! No! I'm locked out. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's for showing me eating.
You liked it. And Quirk.
I have nowhere to hide.
Where'd he go? It's right there.
Dance. I picked up some stuff.
What'd you get?
Glue.
Lots of glue, looks like.
More glue. More glue.
All the glues.
2 cans of Retributor Gold. So that I can do my Terminators and my bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I myself picked up the data cards for the Adeptus Custodes.
Oh, nice.
So, I don't think we have them in-house, so I decided to pick some up.
Because, yeah, you were attempting to prime these guys this morning.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
What exactly happened?
So, this can is very empty.
Mm-hmm.
So, all the gold filament in that can was pretty much gone. So, I pretty much just primed them like a yellowish brown color.
Yeah, like they look too like matte or flat, or they're not
Like,
super.
They're more of a yellowy gold, whereas
Yeah, if
it
we
should
do
be
like-
more like this.
Yeah, I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but yeah, you can see how like reflective this is versus this is like
Just dull.
dull.
So there's no actual metallic flakes or color in that can. So I picked up 2 of these so I can reprime them, prime my bikes, prime the riders on the bikes.
So that's what
And
the
then
project.
that-
This
that
is
whole pile of sprue.
Is that the riders for those?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what the plan is this
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, to try and get them at least start. I want to at least get the Terminators done because Eagle Queen Alexis is coming,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want to play her with my Custodes. I'm pretty sure she's bringing sisters,
Oh, okay.
so I really want to play my Custodes.
I heard that you guys have a small little rivalry going, possibly.
We have not had a chance to play a game, and ever since Nova of last year, we were
Mhm.
trying to get a game in.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we missed having a game in Nova. We missed having a game at Adepticon, and on I think one other occasion we missed having a chance to play a game because one of us got busy. So
I see.
yeah, that means she's missed having a chance to play against my Harlequin Eldar list, my demon. No, not my demons. My Grey Knights and my my demons. So
Okay.
my orcs.
Oh, that's what it was.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
next week that she's coming in.
I think tomorrow actually.
Oh wow! All right.
So I have a day to paint at least the Terminators, which shouldn't be too bad because the Terminators themselves are actually like 90% gold, and I just gotta airbrush the effects on the axe, do little details here and there, and then do their kilts, cloaks, whatever.
Kilts.
They have like a half coat thing. Like it doesn't come out as a coat. It's like a skirt,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
not all the way. So
we'll go with we'll go with kilt.
I'm calling it a kilt. But
Please
Yeah.
paint like a nice like tartan on it, like
no
plaid.
I want it to match the rest of my army, sir, and I want them all to. I also have this going on. So Doug from Table War sent us a bunch of stuff, and I actually picked up a bunch of stuff of my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get all of these on their type of basis. So, like for example, these are all magnetized on, like movable flight stands. So
Yeah, I think if I pulled this, and I broke it.
you just broke it. Oh, you took the pin off, man. Good thing I just bought glue, but
Hee
yeah, it's,
But it's
magnetized-
like a ball bearing there.
yeah, it's magnetized onto a ball joint, so you can actually, when they clip on, you can pivot them to go into different positions.
Okay.
The thing is, once the rider's on, they're a little bit too heavy, so I stick a magnet in there as well to make it a little bit more stable, so you can actually pivot them around and do what you want with it. But there's also a magnet on the bottom of these, so I can actually pull this off here, and let me put this one down actually. So you can pull that off, and then I have a stack of bases here that are all magnetized. And so this just clips on like that.
Nice.
So I have a travel display version that I actually have the bases that they can sit on and fly around on.
Cool.
So I have that, and then I did that with all 9 of them, and their bases are all magnetized as well.
Because the whole goal is to make like a nice display kind of thing like that.
Yeah. So that's all been done. Now I also needed to do it for my Terminators, so I went ahead and set up the bases for them. So the way this works is the spacers sit there, and then that way I have an area where the base will actually fit in. I
Nice.
can do that with all 6 of them, and then what I do is all the extra space here, I take plaster and pour that in. Once it gets level, I sand it down so it's completely flat, put a texture paint on it, spray it up, and then throw a little bit of details on it here and there. So like for example, this one I put the Aquila on it. This one here, I have 2 pieces of like ruins that are going to sit on it there.
Okay.
And I think for this one here, I might grab another one of these little guys and stick it like right here or like here or something, because I'm going to have the space to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So do something fancy with that.
Neat. And that's so you can travel to tournaments and such with
Yeah.
them, and
And then you just magnetize the base, it sits in there, no problem.
nice. That seems like a really cool solution to have a nice display, but also transport solution.
Yes. Another thing is with that, I don't really want to put it on a plane or anything, but I mean, I can drive with it, no problem.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
that's...
the flight stands themselves. I'm a little bit worried because when I'm driving with them, they get a little bit wobbly. So for that, I actually just pull them off because these are completely, like, I can take this off of here, take this off of here, and then
package it like that?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
did you just cut yourself?
No, I just pulled something off the whatever. Glue.
Well, it's gone.
It's glue. But anyway, so I can do that, and then these can actually just sit in foam if I need them to, because I have a foam tray for, I think, 20 bikes.
Okay.
But then all the dudes who are actually standing can stand on them because it's pretty solid as is.
Nice.
And then I just pull them all out, and for tournaments or events or anything like that, they just kind of sit in the display case for that because I'm just walking around with it. I don't have to worry about like speed bumps when I'm driving or security when going on airplanes or anything. So.
Wonder if magnets.
Yep, magnets are awesome. And now I gotta fix this model you broke.
Haha. Fix it.
Don't break my stuff, man.
My bad.
So.
But, so that's about it for the Open Vault today. But, as I said, I did interview Quirk earlier today. So if you want to check that out, click on the link in the description down below to jump into the vault to watch that video. And if you're not already a vault member, go.
I'm terrified you're gonna say something.
No, I'm tagging off to you. Go.
Oh.
Finish the vault plug. You don't understand how tagging out works?
I know how tagging out works. I thought you were gonna do a thing, and now that you're not doing the thing, I'm actually quite happy. But I just about the thing.
We're just gonna pause the vault plug right here, and thank you for reminding me. So, Quirk, you have a funny story of when you were a kid, don't you?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a funny story, but
so for all those, I think this show only televised in Canada, but it was a kids television show called Video Game Arcade Top 10.
you definitely just messed up the name, and I'm very happy about it.
Isn't it? Video Game Arcade?
Video and Arcade Top 10.
Video and Arcade?
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, I never watched it when I was a kid.
It's because you're too young, man.
Right? So Video and Arcade Top 10 it was a TV show where kids would come in and play
A game. So what would happen is there was 2 games that would be played. There was 8 kids in total. 4 of them would play one game. 4 of them would play another game. Whoever did the best got to pull a prize out of a bucket, and they had a bunch of prizes that, like, when you were a kid, was
like Nerf guns and
Razor scooters, like
air hog planes, things like that. So Quirk actually was lucky enough to feature in an episode of that, as well as Owen was as well.
Owen the Cooler was also in an episode.
So Josh and I and Quirk actually spent one after work just looking through a bunch of old videos, but there's like 700 episodes.
Yes.
And we each, I think we both, or all 3 of us looked through like 10, 15 episodes before we kind of gave up on that.
Yeah.
So we are hoping that you on YouTube would do us a massive favor and dive into a bunch of those videos to find this man is a boy playing video games. Now, the only thing we can really kind of give you is, how old do you think you were?
I was about 11 to 13, something like that. So that would have been around 2001 to 2003. And the game that I played was a Jimmy Neutron game. I don't remember what the title of the game was, but it was Jimmy Neutron.
So that's about all the information on the episode we can give you. So please find that. We would really love that here at the office. That would make us all laugh, and you can look how happy he is. Look how happy he is.
I am a little curious to see if that video does exist on YouTube. And if it does, I'll be like, oh, it does. Oh, it does.
Or your mom lied to you and said you did it.
No, I was there. I remember it.
You remember it. Okay.
I remember it.
So it definitely was filmed. So hopefully y'all can find that for us. Please do. I would love it. He's a little bit curious.
I'm a little bit curious.
Plus also find the one with Owen, just so we can send that to him and poke fun at him as well.
He looks the exact same.
That's true. So you had to look for a pale blonde boy as a child. Probably going by the name of David. Yep. Possibly Beverly.
Nope, just David.
Beverly.
David.
Quirk. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Interview with Quirk in the vault. Description down below. Not already a vault member, click that link. Get yourself a 7-day free trial.
It's a very interesting interview.
It's pretty great. It was actually longer than most.
Yeah,
so
I talk a lot. You get to know about my history.
He had lots of jobs in the past. So go find those out. Happy wargaming, everybody.